What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am, and today I've got a story time for y'all about a time I watched this dude litter and get his comeuppance. You know, I'm not a crazy no litter, but it's not cool to throw your trash places where it's not supposed to be, so I figured this would be a pretty good story time. But before we get into it, be sure to press the like button. Otherwise, no joke, no scam, this is gonna happen to you. And without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we can all agree that littering is a crime that just, you know, when you see it, it might rub you the wrong way. I really am not one of these people that's gonna, like, run around with mace and mace anybody that drops trash on the ground. But, like, yeah, if you go out of your way to eat an entire McDonald's value meal in the park and then just throw the trash on the grass, you're just kind of a jerk. Regardless, one day I was just kind of driving down the road doing my thing, and I pull up to this red light, and I look to my right, and there's a guy who's eating this, like, Jack-in-the-Box value meal. And he is going in on this thing, bro. Like, I've seen people scarf down food. This guy was eating this burger like it was the last burger on earth, as if he was never gonna be able to taste beef again. Like, you know when someone's really hungry and they're eating and they're already shoving more food in their mouth when, like, their food isn't even chewed yet? That's what was going on. And I know it's weird that, like, I was staring, but when I looked over, the veracity at which he's eating this cheeseburger just caught my attention so much that I couldn't look away. And as I'm watching him do this, he picks up his milkshake and he drinks his milkshake, and I don't know if it just, like, wasn't the flavor he got or what, but he clearly was not happy with something in the milkshake, and his windows rolled down, and instead of just putting the milkshake back in the cup holder and waiting till he gets home, he takes the wrapper of the cheeseburger, puts it in the top of the milkshake, and then throws the milkshake out of the window. Now, I was parked next to him on the other side, so, like, I didn't get hit by the ice cream, like, the shake thing. Sorry, ice cream shake, you know what I'm saying. But the other side, it goes out and it splatters, and it just splatters all over this dude's car. Not like all of it, but the entire side is now just covered in ice cream. And it's a dude in a big truck, and, you know, I'm not saying that every dude who drives a truck has the same personality, because that's unfair. My dad doesn't get angry when he drives a truck. But there's just something to be said for people in lifted trucks kind of having the personification of being a little bit easier to piss off when you're driving. And I'm gonna be honest, I would be insanely pissed if the dude next to me just threw an ice cream shake all down my car. Like, hey man, yo, nice paint, you know what would make it look better? Vanilla shake. So obviously the dude whose car just got pelted with the milkshake gets out and is like, what the hell, man? Why did you do that? And you would think, you know, maybe the guy who threw it out the window would be like, oh my god, I didn't see you, you know, I'm so sorry, like, I'll pay for your car wash, whatever, apologetic. But he kind of is like, yeah man, sorry, I just kind of threw my trash out the car, sorry you were there. Like, he's acting like it's just unfortunate that this guy had the bad luck of being in the place where he threw his milkshake. And the guy in the truck who's now out of his car is like, no, you're gonna clean this up. Like, get out of your car, you're gonna pick up your trash and put it back in your car, and, like, you're gonna clean my truck. Because at this point, he's pissed. He has every right to be, you know, I wouldn't get out of the car, but, like, I understand why he's pissed. And the guy who threw the milkshake starts being like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that, you know. Yeah, I'm sorry that your car got hit by a milkshake, but that's not my problem, and I'm not gonna clean it. And at this point, the guy from the truck is getting pissed. And so the milkshake is still laying on the floor, and it had kind of splattered a little bit, but it hadn't popped all the way. Like, there's still a lot of milkshake in it. So the guy from the truck picks up the milkshake, takes the cheeseburger wrapper out of the top, and goes, you're gonna pick this up. And the guy once again says, no, I'm not going to. And at that point, the guy's got his milkshake in the hand. He's still got his window down, and he goes, don't litter! And just throws the milkshake into the dude's window. It hits the dude in the chest, and you just see milkshake go flying everywhere. And, like, the guy's like, why would you do that? His car is now covered in milkshake. It's everywhere. And the guy is now like, why would you do that? What's wrong with you? Why did you do that? And the guy who's driving the truck is like, no, you think you can just throw your trash on the road like this? I gave you a chance to pick it up. Take your trash back with you. And the guy is like, dude, are you crazy? I'm gonna call the cops. You just vandalized my car, blah, 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 blah. And at that point, the light has turned green, so people are honking. And I'm first in line next to them on the other side. So I decide that I'm gonna go ahead. So I just go through the light because I don't want to hold up everybody. They're still arguing. He's still out of his car. But I go up to the next light. And the way our lights are in the city, like every intersection has a light, so you have to stop a lot. Alright guys, I'm gonna interrupt the video for just 1 second. If you take a look on screen now, you will see a gift card. For those of you that don't know, I give one of these away in every single video I post here on the channel as a way to say thank you to y'all. And on that note, I'll shut up and get back to it. Subscribe, turn on notifications. If you already have them on, you're a G. Regardless, I get up to the red light and I start thinking about like, dude, that guy's car's covered in milkshake. That's hilarious. Like, oh my gosh, that's what you get for littering a little bit. You know, like just getting in an argument, throwing milkshake on somebody's car, not apologizing. Yeah, they're probably going to throw it back at you. That's normal. But I look in my rear view, and this is when I'm like, oh crap, this is getting crazy. So I see the car that's had the milkshake in it trying to drive up on the curb to get away from the guy in the truck that is now trying to like go behind him and follow him. And I don't really know what has gone down in the amount of time between me going to the next light. I don't know if they've started physically fighting. I don't really know what's going on. All I know is that this guy is now like really trying to run away from the dude in the truck. Like he's driving over curbs, driving over medians. At one point, he like almost goes down the wrong way of the road. And sure enough, bro, within a little bit of these guys being goofy, they get like halfway down the next street. And you know, you start to hear the rear. And at that point, like most of the road had just kind of stopped and was watching them. And obviously, I figured at that point, the guy was going to learn his lesson. Chances are, Milkshake Dude, both of them were probably going to get in trouble. But Milkshake Dude was probably going to get the double dip because you also just can't throw stuff out your window at other cars, bro. Like, yeah, I understand technically it's no big deal, but I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Regardless, this dude just simply could not have waited until he got to the trash can to throw away his milkshake, so instead he picked a fight with a dude he probably shouldn't have picked a fight with. And listen, man, I get it, whatever, you make a mistake, throw something out your window, you didn't know a car was there. I can understand how that might happen, but then yeah, when the person whose car you hit with the milkshake gets pissed off, you better get out and clean it, cause that's just what you gotta do. Oh, you're an idiot. It's not my fault your car got hit by a milkshake. Well, it kind of is. If you're the one who threw it, yes, literally that is how it works. Who else's fault could it possibly be? Anyways, I ended up going home. I wasn't gonna, like, stick around, get out, take pictures, you know, try to get interviews with them or anything, because I just didn't really care that much. But yeah, it was really funny to see somebody get yeeted for littering like that. As I've said, bro, just take your trash to the trash can. It's not that hard. Or if you are gonna not take it to the trash can, definitely don't throw it at people, bro. Like, littering's just annoying, don't get me wrong. But it would be really annoying if someone was throwing trash at me. Yeah, that's probably a pretty good reason for somebody to be pissed off and have a problem with you. Anyways, guys, I think that'll do it for the video. I know this was a really short one. There's just not really a whole lot to it. As soon as it went down, I knew I wanted to make a video about it, though. Tomorrow's video will be a bit of a longer one. I really appreciate all the support recently. You guys are killing it. Daily uploads are going to be back. But yeah, on that night, guys, that'll do it. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I would really, really appreciate it. Beyond that, if you want to help me out, you can check out the intro song down below. My podcast, The Scuffed Cast, is also down there. And if you use code SCRUBBY at the G Fuel checkout, you get a discount on G Fuel, and it helps me out, so be sure to do that. And last but certainly not least, if you take a look at your screen now, you'll see the coolest merch to ever exist, which can be yours with a trip to the description. But yeah, on that note, guys, that'll do it. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.